Okay, we've done quite a few of these problems here. It's number 5. Really the same steps. And this is, certainly the other ones are also typed up, but I went to the whiteboard. Now I'm going to kind of just discuss it. The same thing, it says it's second order, by the way, and we should believe them on that. We shouldn't be fishing around for what it is, right? So 1 times s, and then what you do, you kind of add them together. And we've done this many times, right? With the hope something's going to happen. So it would be s, whoops. Again, we're looking at these 3 over here. It would be s, and then you get 1 plus ax. And again, I'm just going to give you the general structure. I'm not going to go through all the details in this one, because we just did 4 problems, and each problem we did, the first problem, I spent a lot of time on it, second one, less time. And now, as time goes on, less and less time, because I'm starting to get better at it. And you should too as we go through these problems over here. Now, what are we hoping for this thing over here? It's second order. We're hoping a lot of things disappear, but we would get 3 plus, let's see, 10x plus 3ax. And then everything else would disappear. So really what we're looking to is, we're looking for the second degree to disappear. So let me just outline that for you. This is second degree, this is second degree, this is second degree. For that to disappear, what I'm really writing down is I'm writing this down. 36 plus 10a plus 3b would equal 0. Let me tell you where that's written, right over here. 36 plus 10a plus 3b. The cubes would also disappear. Again, we're trying to figure out what the a and the b is now. So let me do that for you. These are the cubes. If they're going to disappear, what I need to have 136 plus 36a plus 10b would also have to equal 0 for that to disappear. And by the way, so for the 4th degree, 5th degree, yada, yada, yada. But they told me it was second order. So, certainly we could multiply it out and check it out, by the way, but I'm just going to trust them, all right? So let's see if that's written down. And that's written right over here. All right, so 136, 36a, and 10b. Got that written down. Then you use elimination. Let me get my eraser out. You're going to use elimination on these, as we've been doing to the prior problems. Relatively simple. You're going to find that a is minus 6, but you're using elimination here. If you do that, you're going to get this. The next thing you're going to do is partial fractions, all right? And the partial fractions you're going to come up with, I'm hoping you can do that. And again, what I mean by that, maybe I should write that down. You're going to get this over here. Let me go through that with you. If a is minus 6, you're going to get 10 minus 18, which is minus 8x. And the bottom, what do you get? 1 minus 6x, because a is minus 6, and the b is 8x squared. And then partial fractions. Let me tell you about this. Partial. And we've done that before. Which one's the most restrictive? This one here. You get this over here, which means the x is between 1/4 and minus 1/4. Right, then what do? You kind of write the geometric expansion down, which is this one over here. 1 minus u would be 1 plus u squared plus yada, yada, yada. I write the terms down, look for patterns, and eventually I arrived at this over here. All right? Let me remind you who I am. My name is Ron Bannon. My email address is Bannon. That's B as in boy, the @ symbol, nnon.us. Now let me repeat this. A lot of times people say, oh, geez, you got the wrong answer there. You know what? I make mistakes. There's no doubt about it. But I think my work looks pretty good over here. Now, did I go to the whiteboard and go through it? No. But I kind of talked through it. I told you what you have to do, and you get that. So I'm going to say, let me get my eraser out. I would say the first thing you need to verify, this, then the partial fractions. Then this is tough. I really mean that. But it's going to require some work on your part, as we've done on the prior problems. There's going to be work involved over here, right? Now, granted, some people are much better than others. They see patterns immediately. Other people need to write things down to see a pattern. There's nothing wrong with writing things down to see a pattern. If you see it, though, there's no need to write it down, all right? Now, granted, if you're doing many of these problems, you'd probably catch on to recognize these patterns much more quickly than I could ever do, all right? So that's about it. Again, we didn't spend much time in that problem over there. Of course, we need to move forward in problem set, and it's a long problem set. What I mean by that, it takes work to get through them. Thank you.